Okay, I was gonna say, like, for me, if you had asked me in the first 6 months even of streaming, especially the first 3 months, if I was ever gonna do just chatting streams and do anything other than play video games, I would have looked at you and been like, why? You're gonna play video games. I really hadn't thought of it much, and then the more I started integrating just chatting more, I guess, this year, and it's awesome. Like, it just brings the community together more, and you just have that more direct, consistent interaction. That getting distracted in a game like Battlefield, you're not, even if you're really good at it, you're not going to be quite as perfectly interactive. I mean, I don't know. I have to catch some of Steve's streams and see how he does it, but it's hard, right?
Yeah, he's super good.
It's I mean, like, you spend, like, because you know what's going on in the game, like, you don't really got super focus. So, like, I spend most of my, like, it's like a 75% focus on the game, 25% focus on the chat, and, like, I always have a chat, like, eye on the chat as it's moving, so I don't miss anything. STZ and Rollover, like, I'm always looking at chat most of the time anyways. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Steve, Nate, I don't know if you two have met before. Both military veterans here. Nathan, where'd you serve? Or what branch?
So I'm Army.
Okay. And Steve?
Also Army as well.
Wow, look at that.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. What would both you guys do in the military here? Thank you for your service, by the way.
I'll answer first again, I guess. I'm at about 17 and a half years doing mostly signal originally, and then now in the cyber field.
Very cool.
So all computer stuff.
I'm considering going to cyber defense, taking cyber defense courses myself.
It's good money.
To get into Is it? Yeah, I wasn't doing it for the money. I was really actually more or less doing it to help me with this kind of stuff, so I could be more fluent in this. Funny how I prioritize Gamers We Care and this stuff over my real life and my own job. But whatever, it's quite all right. And Steve, how about you? Tell us a little bit about your military history.
I did 5 years over at Fort Hood, Texas, 11 Bravo infantry. Did that 5 years, and then I just finished my 5 years National Guard infantry here in Philadelphia.
Okay. Is this me? Am I not seeing Steve's camera working, or is that me?
Should be working.
It could just be me. Could just be me. Again, I was talking about the mutes before, and everybody heard that. So, how was 2021 to both of you guys? Nathan, actually, before we even get into that, Nathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because I found you on Battlefield 2042. I was searching for new guests, somebody new to reach out to and bring in here, and I saw you streaming. I hopped in and lurked for, I'd say, a solid hour, and I was really impressed with what I heard, and that's what kind of caused me to kind of reach out to you here and try and get you involved in what we do.
Well, first off, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to have fun. As far as how 2021 was, chaos, I think, is about the best way I've been able to describe it. Had some family stuff going on. Close to the end of 2020, I got a new job. The new job was and still is quite demanding. So it was a really busy year with a lot going on. I spent 6 weeks on active duty at different training events and whatever else. So in the first year of being at a new job, spending a month and a half, a new civilian job, spending a month and a half away from that, it was great. It was awesome. It was a really chaotic year, but at the end, back to the Twitch side, it's been an amazing year. It's been a lot of fun. So, no regrets or anything. But
how long have you been streaming?
Chaotic. Almost 2 years, I guess. I'm one of the COVID inspired streamers. Like, right as the lockdown started, it's like, I got to do something more social, and started hanging out on Twitch. And then, I can get into the whole story about why I even started streaming, but so right around the beginnings of the lockdowns in the US is when I kind of first started giving it a go.
Okay. And many of us here at Gamers We Care know Steve, especially if you're a Battlefield player. We all know Steve. But somebody made partner. Is that correct?
I don't know. Did I?
Congratulations!
Yeah.
The party here.
Super happy for you, Steve.
I appreciate it.
What What were the
That's huge.
highs and the lows of that process there?
Battlefield. Just been streaming for a little over 3.5 years. Started in 2018 with Battlefield 1. So just every time Battlefield in the community had it down, I had it down. If there was an up, there was an up. Just living the game basically day to day, DLC to DLC could have its moments. You know what I mean? I still have, remembrance of beating BF5 because the max level in that game was 500. I hit that. Like I was like one of the first 100 to do that on Xbox. And like that, I cried. I actually cried that stream after I got 500 because I spent about 1,200 hours capped at 50. And then if you remember, they increased level cap from 50 to 500.
Yeah, where they get off with this?
I spent an extra 1,300 hours going from 50 to 500, and it was like a big just like weight off my shoulders, and I was like, "Holy cow, we did it! We're done."
Finally.
That's
And
awesome.
then-
I'm only at 382. So,
But then 2042 got delayed a month, and I got probably just incredibly depressed because I was like, now what do I do? Because I'm someone that needs something to go to, something to grind. Like that's just how I've always been. I've always enjoyed like RPGs, games that like, hey, get this level, get this thing, get this object. There you go, bada boom, bada bing. You know what I mean? So once I got to that, there was nothing left for me to grind for. Like I was already like a good medic of the game. So there's nothing left to prove to myself anymore. So I got super depressed whenever 2042 got delayed. And then the current state of this game has been a little rough.
A little rough to say the least. They'll get it right.
That's a very interesting point you got there. Also, by the way, Nathan, I'm so sorry. I didn't even say properly hello yet. I just vanished. Hello, Nathan. So good to meet you. So good to see you here. I'm so sorry. That's a question for you both, because I think we all have this moment of we reach the goal and then we have this, we fall down for a sec because all this, I don't know, adrenaline or something, we build up, then falls down. I have this actually every time after a big event, after a big charity stream, for example, because I put in 3 months of work, then the charity stream was done. We hit the goal both times, even on top. And then I was like, for 3 days after that, I was highly depressed. After the first time, I didn't know how to deal with it. After the second time, I kind of knew, okay, this is coming. So I knew how to deal with it. How do you deal with it? This is the question. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with this? Are you now dealing better with it? Did you have this feeling before? Can you, maybe Nathan, you want to start? I don't know if you had this before.
Yeah. So actually this year, I'll start on last year. Last year I set some fairly low goals, but reasonable for some of the charity streams that I did. And they went fine, but like the Toys for Tots one, for example, didn't hit goal. And yeah, it wasn't very exciting afterwards. And it was definitely like one of those kind of like afterwards you feel a little defeated. Like it's still like great things happened. It was a charity. We still raised money. Didn't quite get where we wanted to. And yeah, I mean, it was definitely one of those things where it was a little rough because it was like, man, like I thought that was a good goal. I thought it was reasonable and we didn't quite get there. And then it was over with. And I was like, man, but I mean, yeah, I just jumped right back into it. It's like, well, whatever. There's next year. There's Toys. I'll do Toys for Tots again next year and we'll see how it goes. This year, I didn't really run into that. What ended up happening is every time I set a goal, somebody would come by and just crush it. So it just didn't matter. The original goal for Toys for Tots this year was, I think I set it at $250 for the month, and we crushed that, I think, within the first couple streams. And I was like, well, screw this, we'll double it, 500.
Was that in combination with regiment or for regiment or anything related to?
Just
nothing.
My community. So we doubled it to 500, and we crushed that by the end of that week. So I doubled it again to 1,000. That didn't last, and by the end of the month, I think I'd have to look and see where we ended up at. But yeah, didn't happen this year because the original goal of the 250 got turned completely on its head. Toys for Tots ended 2 days ago for the end of the year for the campaign at $2,600. So
Congratulations.
We didn't
Amazing.
have the problem of like the post or the defeatism of like missing the goal. Every time I set a goal, it just got completely knocked over. So
That's
I guess
awesome.
indirectly in a way, didn't have that problem this year. It actually worked out really well.
Hey, you
So,
set a bunch of goals for yourself, and you kept beating them every time. So it's
Yeah,
it's
we did.
uplifting as it is. I mean,
Mhm.
I got to start doing that. Just set horribly low goals, beat it, and then I'll feel good about myself.
I mean, I used the same goal this year as I had last year. Last year was a goal of 250 originally, and we raised like 185 or 190. And so I just set the same goal again this year. Didn't last.
No.
Didn't stand a
Yeah.
chance.
Amazing. And that's what we were talking about with the whole baby step process before with the other guest. It's not where you come from, all right, so we started off at this, but now look at what you did. I mean, and you've just 10 times, more than 10 times, whatever you did, so it's amazing. And that's always personally just the joy I find in it all is the growth,
for sure.
watching it all grow. So
The fun
that's
is
really
figuring out
cool.
what's next. Because I don't think it's sustainable. It's going to be hard to go into next month and be like,
Yeah, what do we do?
Not raising $2,600 again this month. We're not gonna do it. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's okay. What 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and then reassess and move forward. Yeah.
I love it.
Maybe you will. You never know.
I love it.
That's true. We'll find out.
So back to the question, what about you, Steve? You said like you talked about falling into this kind of depression thing. What did you learn from it?
That's a very interesting question for me because, I think I live in like perpetual sadness. You know what I mean? There's always something going on. I just try to make things better, a little bit better every day, with my streaming and everything. I like to really grasp the concept that I'm able to reach out through video games and streaming, Discord, Twitter, and impact the life of another individual across the world. You know what I mean? Just by hanging out, chit chatting with them, making their day feel a little bit better. That's always my goal at the end of the day. Which makes me happy. Like I'm somebody that like I can live by myself, kind of miserable, but with gaming, like I'm happy making other people happy. Like that's my fuel every day to make myself happy, make others happy.
Steve, they say never to say to somebody else, I understand what you're going through. I understand what you're going through. I have the exact same mentality. I mean, for me, it's always about everybody else. I can live depressed. I can live with those sad eyes that my girlfriend always, that my girlfriend tells me I have. And, and I'm happy with that. But watching others around me succeed, others around me be happy. I mean, that's what lifts me up. That's what makes me happy. So
it's like I'm actually like extremely introverted, extreme little hobbit. Maybe Nathan can also ascribe to it. Like active duty. I spent 5 years in a barracks room to myself. Lights out, TV on, end of the day. I only ever see people during the workday, you know what I mean? So like I've always grown up very extremely introverted, but Twitch has allowed me and kind of helped me be more people person and like get to know people and like especially like when I was in Afghanistan. Got to hang out with people from all around the world. Like I got to meet the Georgians and the Polish and the Czechs and learn their language, which why whenever I come across Mizzy, I'm always like, Guten Tag, Fraulein. How are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like, that's a cool habit that I picked up, like always like greeting somebody, making them happy with initializing the conversation in their own native language. Like it's cool little things you pick up.
Yeah, that's a side note. Again, the most wonderful thing, in my opinion, about doing this whole thing is the opportunity to meet so many people. It's just shrunk the world. It's just shrunk the world by like the thousands. And
for sure.
I mean, yeah. So, and we discussed that.
I'd say that that's going to be one of the amazing things getting out of the pandemic is I now have so many people I want to meet that I've met through Twitch over the last 2 years. And it's like, crap, like,
We got
just
TwitchCon,
fly out and
hopefully
visit
this
you,
year.
but like, the rules being what they are.
Right.
So yeah, Twitch I'm really looking forward to TwitchCon.
I got it. Where is it? Does anybody have any
San
idea?
Diego. It should still be
Diego
if it's happening, it still should be San Diego.
I might go.
because I went in
I think a lot of people are planning
2019
on going.
and it was amazing. Like even for BF5, we had like 30 or 40 Battlefielders all hang out together. I got to meet Prof on Fire and like, or not, you know, it was awesome. It was amazing, you know, seeing all these people that I know from the waist up
I know.
in video games
Yeah.
in real person and
Yeah.
seeing how short I actually am.
Oh, me too. Oh, that's funny. Nate, we saw. Well, I tuned into one of your streams. You were building, I think, a rocket ship on camera. We also Lego Porsche build
right here. You can kind of see it.
Yeah,
behind
there
me.
it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I've been doing that on Fridays.
Can you
Fridays
put
and
it in
then-
camera? Show it to us. Can
Yeah.
you show it to us? Can you get it closer?
I can go grab it. Hang on a second.
Yeah. Everybody make fun of Nathan while he's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
Be it.
How cool. Nah, I would never.
Damn, this is so cool.
Love you, roller.
Wow, that's massive.
So it's a pretty good size Lego model. But yeah,
massive.
so this is the Apollo 5 or I keep calling it Apollo 5, Saturn 5 rocket. And yeah, so we did this over I think 3 or 4 streams. So I've been doing this on Fridays.
Cool.
Where we just start off with 2 to 4 hours of building
love
Legos.
it.
That's pretty wild. I saw you putting the lights on when I tuned in on the stream, and you were
Yes.
almost done with that. What's amazing is I live in the Space Coast, so I'm down in Florida, right where they launch rockets, and they've been launching one like 2 a week now. It's been insane. But I go, I take my girlfriend, and when we can, and we go and watch them launch, and it's tremendous. It's insane what they do now.
I love it.
But that's a side note. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool how you do that, and that's from scratch, basically. Like it comes with the parts and stuff.
Yeah, and so I just it's actually kind of funny where the whole thing came from. I had somebody give me like randomly gifted me it's plugged in. These ones actually all have lights in them and are plugged into the USB, so I don't want to unplug it and drag it. But somebody had gifted me the Technics Ducati, the motorcycle, and I had put it together while working. May have been during a meeting, but I was just sitting at my desk, kind of putting it together. And when I was finished with it, I was like, man, I miss doing these. When's the last time I assembled a Lego kit? And I was on stream like at the end of that week, and I was like, you know what? Hey, while we're hanging out, guys, I kind of think I'm gonna order another Lego set. Would you guys hang out if I just put the camera up and we just assemble a Lego set? And they said, yeah, absolutely. That sounds ridiculous. Let's do it. It's fun. So I ordered a Lego set. Actually found another one that you could get the LED light kit for. And I was like, well, I'll order this one and we'll start with this and see where it goes. And it's been so much fun just because it's kind of just chatting, but you're still doing something, but it's a way to hang out with everybody and just talk and enjoy just kind of hanging out as a community, but also like there's a resulting project at the end of it. So it's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, two quick points on that. Lady Kerberos did that with her cooking stream. I think, and I think all you streamers should look for something else like that. I think your community does want to see that kind of stuff, whatever it is, whatever your special hobby is, whether it is building Legos or it's cooking or whatever else. That's definitely something everybody should get in. Yeah, exactly. Everybody should get into it. It was really cool. I enjoyed watching it personally.
It's actually interesting because I started it with my painting streams, right? I took screenshots from Battlefield and then I tried to repaint them.
That's really cool.
Like here's one we did like in the stream. You know what map is it? Well, what map is it? Do you know it, Steve?
The Somme? Passchendaele?
No. It's actually in the space with the map. What is it? I don't even know the map myself now. It's a map with a big building. The hangar, is it? The airfield on Battlefield 5.
Aerodrome.
Aerodrome. Thank you.
I thought
Aerodrome.
it looked like a BF1 map, honestly. I was like, oh.
Yeah. It could be as well, right? But it's really interesting. These streams are so relaxing. Like when I really have a hard time. I don't know how you do it, for example, Steve. You're really good at it, like, gaming and then talking all the time to chat and being really aware of what's going on with your chat, but also like having these kill streaks and just killing people, And for me, many times, especially when I'm really tired, it's too much for me. And I realize these painting streams is something where I really enjoyed, and they were less stressful. I could talk whenever I wanted to talk to chat, or look, I just chill there, drink my coffee, and then we don't even have to finish it in one stream. You build your rocket ship basically, maybe even through multiple streams.
Yep.
You did actually. So
Yeah, I think
so it's
what was
interesting.
crazy
It's
to
like
me with these. Sorry.
no, please go ahead. I talked too much already.
It's okay. I was gonna say, like, for me, if you had asked me in the first 6 months even of streaming, especially the first 3 months, if I was ever gonna do just chatting streams and do anything other than play video games, I would have looked at you and been like, why? You're gonna play video games. I really hadn't thought of it much. And then the more I started integrating just chatting more, I guess, this year, and it's awesome. Like it just brings the community together more, and you just have that more direct, consistent interaction. That getting distracted in a game like Battlefield, you're not, even if you're really good at it, you're not going to be quite as perfectly interactive. I mean, I don't know. I have to catch some of Steve's streams and see how he does it, but it's hard, right?
Yeah, he's
It
super.
is.
He's super good.
It
at
is. It's. I mean, like you spend because you know what's going on in the game. Like you don't really got to super focus. So like I spend most of my it's like a 75% focus on the game, 25% focus on the chat, and like I always have a chat on the chat as it's moving, so I don't miss anything. You STZ and Rollover, like I'm always looking at chat most of the time, anyways, and just go into the motion, of playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, I have a question. Sorry, I need to break into that. I have a question to you because I mean your sister is a bigger streamer as well, right? Or like quite successful. Is she like do you guys like exchange or talk about your goals? Do you ask her for advice or something? Is it like did you learn stuff from her as well for your content creation?
So if you want like a little introduction for chat, basically.
Yes, I would love that.
I've been streaming for a little over 3.5 years, since 2018. My big inspiration to even try it was my little sister Autumn. She's like 4 years younger than I am. I was in the military, so she got the jump start a little bit on Twitch. She's been doing it for a little over 8 years, I want to believe. So like watching her, learning from her, what she does in a good way, what is successful, what isn't, the good trends. She was a huge role model for me, and to always treat it as a professional. Like it may be like more of a hobby, but I still try to do my best to treat it as a community, and always in a good manner. And it was crazy, she just moved from Ontario to Miami about 2 months ago,
right?
Which has been a huge weight off her own shoulders, like getting away from Canada, getting away from a rather rough past that we've had before, and just new beginnings, fresh new look on life, the Miami sun. She's learning Spanish down there, which is crazy. Yes.
Ay, Dios mío.
Good for her.
She's learning Spanish. Heck, that French stuff, Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But it's just amazing seeing my sister's road. Autumn even had a little documentary done on herself and her rise to streaming, what she got into, and everything she's done. That was done by...
I actually tried to watch it and I couldn't because in Germany it's not released yet. It's not watchable in Germany yet. It's so sad.
Yeah, it was an amazing documentary that I was super thankful to actually have my own little 5 or 10 minutes in there, as well as I discussed, Autumn, when she was 10 years old, would be screaming in the living room at Call of Duty Zombies, why aren't you covering me? So it's crazy going from that to having her be the face of Best Buy Canada for a full summer, and then having her own
That's
Twitch
amazing.
commercials, YouTube commercials. I was watching YouTube one day and an ad came up and it was her. I was like, wait, I'm not watching your stream right now. Why am I YouTube? What are you doing? So that was really, really funny. But yeah, Autumn's always been a big inspiration for me, and I'm always super thankful that she was like, hey Steve, you play way too many video games like I do. Try streaming. I was like, I guess I'll try it.
That's
and
so
then
sweet.
I started with even I learned from her quickly, if you're streaming, you really want to have a camera. It really does help make a personal one-to-one connection. You know, you may not be able to see them, but they can see you and your body language and how you speak to them in the camera. So I started off with a really busted ass Kinect camera, the Kinect from the Xbox One.
Oh yeah.
I had one of those, and I had like a snowball microphone and everything. It was a busted setup, but it worked though.
I love it. I love it.
Look where we are now.
So, Beard, I talked you down before. You had a question. You want to bring up a question, or did you forget already? I don't know. I jumped in there. You forgot. All right.
And it's funny. While Gabe brought it up, my original Battlefield 1 streaming setup, I only got a table about 5 months ago, maybe, and a chair 5 months ago. I used to stream literally from my bed. I had to put a whole bunch of tables and stuff like on my bed to have like the clean, flat surface, and have some books on top of that, and then the camera, and then the computers. So every time I wanted to stream and unstream, I had to remove so many things from my bed.
My god,
it was the worst thing ever.
That's funny.
That's how my.
There's still clips. There are still clips, you know, far back from good old.
So the question is, did you ever fall asleep while streaming?
No, but I've had some very interesting streams. You know, from eating a giant raw onion to the 1 chip challenge, where I ate 2 of those, and then a 9 million Scoville toe of Satan
in his
sucker.
bed.
But yeah, I've never fallen asleep on stream. I've drank a lot on stream and done some crazy challenges on stream.
Right. What about challenges? I mean, you both probably can speak on that. Nathan, you probably did some challenges too. What are the craziest challenges you did so far for your streams?
I haven't really done a whole lot of them.
What?
Try
As
the
a
1
charity
chip.
streamer.
Do the 1 chip.
Yeah, I've never really done, like, I know like some people really like doing like the Bean Boozled and yeah, like the 1 chip challenge.
What is the Bean Boozled?
It's it's like a jelly beans that either might taste good or it might taste horrible.
Oh, it's those. Yeah. I've seen them at Universal. They have them at like Hogwarts, the Harry Potter thing. Yeah. That's scary.
The punishment that my folks get on me the most is I have a channel point redemption for. They know me for I generally drink beer on stream. I have a channel point redemption where they can make me drink a seltzer instead. So when they fire that off, then I don't get to have another delicious IPA or porter or lager or something. No. It's I have to go get it truly out of the fridge. And I
don't know why, but
food
things always work perfect, even though nobody can taste it. You could put anything anywhere, but I feel like food challenges are always good. I mean, I remember it from our charity streams. People love watching people eat weird stuff, even though it's maybe not even weird.
Yeah. And what were you going to say, Nathan?
Oh, I never really did the food ones. It's just the seltzers, and they get me with it basically every stream now.
Nice.
I keep threatening to make it more expensive.
Yeah, that's what you probably should do.
You should
talk about
an easy one, Nathan. An easy challenge you could try is just eating a giant raw onion. It's sweet and it'll clean out your sinuses.
No.
But
I don't even have onions on like burgers.
So the first time I did it was because of my sister Autumn. Autumn does some crazy VFX makeup. And she had like half an onion for like a little Twitter picture. And I was like,
right,
I can do that, but better. So I literally had a little challenge, just giant onion. And like chat loved it because they could hear it all snap, crackle, and pop. And I was like, I ate the whole thing down to the core. And they're like, wow, you monster. I was like, I grew up in a very Italian household. I love onions, love garlic. I will literally eat an onion like an apple. Easy.
Yeah, the note there from Lady Kerberos, the garlic, I could go for the garlic. I think I would do hot sauce well before I would even consider an onion.
So like, the worst pain in my life was that chip challenge. Like I was playing because I don't like hot food, by the way. I only do hot food for challenges. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I love buffalo, sauce, all that kind of stuff. But I generally do not like hot things. So like it was a big challenge to eat those chips. And then the worst part was the 9 million Scoville sucker. That was the part that really like put a wrench in my guts.
Terrible.
But you can even ask Mr. Walgate in chat. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see. I was still playing Battlefield 5 through. I was like, I was like, Mama didn't raise no big. And I kept playing. I finished the round. I finished that round. I was like, all right, guys, I got to go take care of myself.
Lady K says your eyes were so red.
I drank so much milk, and I was having to tell my stepdad, I was like, don't worry, I'm not drunk. Because I was like acting all like my chest was up, and I was trying to like keep a level head. I was like, I'm not drunk. I just did some chip challenges, and I'm not trying to bring up all the milk. But yeah, I was in some of the worst pain of my life. Like for 6 hours, I was literally in my bathroom, jumping between the latrine and the shower, a cold shower for 6 hours.
Okay.
Like just trying to regulate my temperature. It was terrible.
Was that part on stream too, or
no?
Oh,
All
right.
Just making sure.
No, that was hours off stream.
He didn't have your following camera yet, you know. Otherwise,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I still got the boxes though.
Oh my
boy.
god!
Challenge.
All right, remind me not to buy that ever.
I recommend it one time, at least one time, have one chip. You know.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
let's remind guys one more time. Let's remind them one more time. Please, Jotato, be so kind and show us quick the giveaway we have prepared. Exactly, he knows what I'm talking about. Show us quick the stream overlay set we have for you guys. It's from Visual.
Didn't we do we have another Battlefield code to give away too?
Yeah, we could give away another Battlefield code, but we need to finish this giveaway first. Otherwise,
that's right. We do need to finish this one.
So let's give another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes for this giveaway, and then we have to close it out eventually, anyways. And then we do a quick giveaway.
It's getting late over in Germany, eh? There, Mizzy.
Yeah. It's
what are we past 12?
We are already. It's already Monday here. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It's only 1800 here. Easy.
It's fine. I don't know. I could do another 2 hours. I feel.
Yeah, me too. I can keep going.
Yeah, right.
Actually, we are going to keep going after this for a little bit because I have a few things I need to say. We didn't do intros, and I didn't thank you, Mizzy. So.
Well, yeah, and we need to we need to have a chat with Joe as well. We can't forget that.
Oh yeah, Joe needs to get in here too.
We need to get a chat with Joe. So
Nathan, question: what's Regiment?
So Regiment is a really big stream team. It's all military. It's all either active duty or veterans, and it's not like some of the other ones out there. There's some other ones that are like 503c and attempting to be charities or do other things. Regiment really doesn't do that. It's more about just a big vet community supporting each other, gaming together, helping each other out. There's like in the Discord, there's channels for helping each other with dealing with the VA, sharing jobs with each other and stuff like that. It's just a giant veteran gaming community, and amazing, really supportive. They're constantly tweeting out links to people, and I'm in 3 different stream teams, and I think Regiment, within like a week of me being on the team, had tweeted out this picture of the team live list of everybody that's live that had a bunch of us in it, and I was on their Twitter within the first few days of it, and it's been a really amazing community, really supportive.
It's great. Military seems to take care of military, which is just wonderful. Yeah, I mean, wonderful. I also know you have. Well, you can't tell us what the announcement is, but I know you have one coming up, and it's at least worth mentioning, right?
Yeah. So I've been working on this for a while, and I may or may not have gone to bed at 4 last night, trying to finish the prep up for today. But yeah, I think tonight's announcement stream is going to be probably the most important, biggest stream I've ever done, other than the very first one of just getting started.
Cool.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be.
If you're around, make sure to tune in. I'll be there, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's put the links one more time in the chat as well.
It's been a lot of time.
I believe
investment, so I'm looking forward to it. It's like I said, unfortunately, I'm not going to give it away yet. I've been teasing everybody in my community for a month, and that was actually when you first messaged me about this. I was like, I kind of want to talk about it, but I already started teasing people, and I can't give it away somewhere else before my stream starts.
Of course you can.
They would hang me to tease them and then be like, oh yeah, I told everybody else already.
Of course. Don't tell us, but
that's absolutely okay. So people need to.
My mods know what's up, so that's it though. Nobody else.
I'll make sure to tune in. I want to know, so I'll be there. What time?
8 p.m. Pacific, my usual time. So right. 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. and whatever else it translates to.
Perfect. I'll see you there. We really didn't go into what 2022, or did we talk about gratefulness even?
I just want to say, I have the feeling we didn't even talk about gratefulness or gratitude at all, right? Right. So, guys, what does gratitude mean to you? Do you have anything you do regularly? What you're grateful for? Do you have a routine or a habit for your mental health? Something that helps you, keeps you sane, keeps you going?
Honestly, like something that helps me keep going is like just the whole stream community. It's like it's no lie. If you know Energized Night, he goes live every day like 10 a.m. I have an alarm set for like 9:30, so that's kind of like my routine to like get up that day and make sure I'm
Right.
over there. And then I always try to show that I'm grateful for the community that made me what I am today. Is just by always being on Twitch, having 3 or 4 tabs up, talking in 3 channels, you know, because like I always like to humble myself as well. Because like I do tell everybody that you can do what I can do. Like you can see where I started from as some bed streamer with a Kinect camera. You know what I mean? It's just all about, you know, the determination and just wanting to do something. So I always do my best to give back to all my streamer friends, you know, like when my Twitch recap came back, you know, I was able to show off. Like I've been subscribed to like over 240 streamers, you know, that try to just show them that I'm thankful for them, subscribe to them, follow them. And like, cause I've tried to show that I've built an amazing community that supports each other. And then I support the guy that has 3 concurrent viewers, you know, showing him that he can do what I can do as long as he stays on the path and just network hard and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'd pretty much just echo that. It's about it's my community is the biggest thing I'm thankful for. I just am constantly blown away by everyone. You know, I'm not partnered yet. I'm not a giant stream yet. Somehow this year, let me go look at the total. We raised $7,172 for charity this year.
Wow.
And that just blew my mind that we got anywhere near that. Like every time I set these lower goals, we crushed them over and over and over again. I made the mistake maybe or not, I guess, for Extra Life. I was like, if you guys can hit $1,000, I'll match it. We hit over 4. So like the thing with that is like, it's just, I keep telling them that it's not me. I'm the one in the stream on the camera, but I wouldn't still be doing this if it wasn't for them. And so it's
1,000%.
It's exactly what I said, or what Stephen just said, in that, you know, I try to make sure that like I get up for work in the morning and then I go open 4 or 5 tabs to make sure that even if I have to be working and I'm busy, I still have you open. I can still lurk at least to say hi. Like recently, one of my regulars, he just got back into streaming, got his affiliate this week. His very first stream, I jumped in there, got my founder's badge and subbed for 6 months. It's like, here you go. See, you can do it. Here's your first 6 months. Go.
It is like, all about that Founders Flex badge. Like I got like 40 of those. Like, yo, I got that badge. I was there, number 1.
Exactly. But like, how else can you, like, for me, it's just one of those things where I'm trying to encourage people that yes, you can do this. It's not impossible. And when somebody wants to go out and do it and grab it and to go for it, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in your stream. I'm going to be there whenever I can. I mean, obviously, occasionally you have to sleep and work and do other things, but like
sleeping was that
not something I do enough of. But yeah, I mean, this is the 3rd or 4th channel that is somebody that was from my community that was a regular already and either started streaming for the first time or came back to it. And as soon as like for 3 of them, they hit affiliate, go right in there, get the founder's badge and sub. Say, here you go. Let's start this off right. Like, you can do this for me. I can do this for you too. Let's go. You know, and it's just some way to stay engaged and give back. So it's all about the community. That's 100% it. That is probably the biggest thing I'm most grateful for is just the amazing, unbelievable people I've come to be surrounded by.
Perfect. I love it.
11 guests, and every single one of them harped on community. It's always about the people. It'll always has been about the people, and it always will be about the people. No matter how big any one of you gets, I know for a fact it will always be about the community and the people that make that community up. And we're appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of that. So thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Really, thank you so much for sharing everything.
problem.
Thank you so much for jumping in on board today. I really can see what you guys are walking on 2022, and I'm really looking forward to see what you're going to do.
Hoping
Really.
for some better games, hopefully in 2022.
All right.
I know.
I was about to ask you actually, Steve, if Battlefield 2042 doesn't work out, are you already peeking into a new game, or do you think sometimes about trying something new?
So I'm gonna keep playing 2042. Like, it's a fun game. I got partner off of it, which is kind of crazy. Like, it was such a sweet spot that I was able to even apply for partner. Big thank you to Stada. Stada, that huge, amazing EU streamer. He raided one time. And for me, like, whenever people raid me, like, I always make sure to maintain that raid for hours. You know what I mean? Like, don't like, oh, I got raided, end stream. Like, always keep the numbers high. So like, he raided me, and that kind of was like the spark and inspiration. I was like, this game is doing pretty good. And people are coming in, checking out the game. Let me stick to it and try really hard for the next 15, 16 days. And we're able to apply. And then we were a first time go, which is super, super rare. We were a first time, partner application acceptance. So, which is insane. Like, it still like freaks me out a little bit that I got the check mark basically.
Do you have any goal about like doing more VOD content 2022? I mean, you're consistently streaming, but content is not something you're doing so much, right? Both of you, right?
I'm gonna keep playing Battlefield, and then also I meant to mention, like, I played a few other games like Sandstorm. I played that between BF5 and 2042.
That was nice, right?
It's a different game than Battlefield. It reminds me of America's Army Online growing up. Not sure if Nathan played that at all.
I remember that game.
It's a crazy, it's a hard game compared to Battlefield. And there's some sweaty boys that are like, well, 900,000 that game. So it's a fun game to play with a few friends in the community that enjoy it. I have Halo installed, so I play that. I might play that if things get real bad. If we don't get content till March in 2042, might see some Halo streams. But like off stream, I play some RPGs. I play some Valhalla on occasion. Just for like a little chill, different vibe than the shooter genre.
Yep.
That's amazing. America's Army Operations was the first game I actually played competitively in. Like,
do you remember
ladders and all that stuff?
You remember playing America's Army Online and getting jams? You had to just spam the J button to fix your SAW or M4. That's where I learned to do the whole sport before the army. It's like, oh yeah, that's how you clear an M4.
Yep.
That game was great. Played that.
It was
like 15 or 16 years ago, and like it was like TDM was fun, but that was my first like big shooter growing up. Me and Autumn both played that game, and Wolfenstein Enemy Territory Online. That's a long old game there.
That's just too funny. Yeah, that was, like I said, that was my first like real jump into competitive. So yeah, I played a lot of that game.
It was fun. It was interesting. And then I tell people keep saying, oh man, in Battlefield, I wish I could like shoot my teammate because he made me mad. America's Army, if you team fragged, your account was literally sent to jail for weeks. No joke.
Yeah, if you
literally at Fort Leavenworth with your little harmonica for weeks. Yep. That was your punishment. It was like a real war thing. Like,
kind of
go
fair.
outside and shoot your ally, you're going to jail. And they literally did it in the video game.
That's cool.
Yep, and they even called it ROE, which was great. So rules of engagement violation. You got negative points for the match. You drop down the leaderboard, and then you hit the whatever threshold it was, and it would just kick you out of the game, and you'd spawn right into Leavenworth.
It's like my moderator Wallgage, she plays Siege. When a new operator comes out in Siege, if you're playing that operator, you're immediately TK'd off the get-go. Like, you're just bam. You got that operator? I don't think so. You're dead. Like, imagine they did that in Siege. Just no more TKs.
Yeah,
probably.
I love it.
My family Christmas got pushed out a week because of COVID, so I've got 24 people downstairs. So after this, I'm going back downstairs to.
Merry Christmas.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You're talking
Okay, what are you doing here?
Unbelievable.
I see enough of them.
Oh God.
I'm definitely taking a
that's
break for a bit. And then, I'll be streaming tonight at 8
That's funny.
p.m. But
Cool.
not until-
He's taking a break from his family, right? Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that
There's-
feeling, man. That's fun.
there's
A dozen
7
people
kids
downstairs in my
downstairs?
family.
I don't have kids, and there's 7 kids in my house right now. So
Oh, good.
an
So you
excuse
want to be upstairs?
Yeah, an excuse to get away to the other room. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm out.
Even with kids, I would take this excuse. I feel you.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's just too much. But I love that, guy. Thank you so much for sharing everything you shared tonight
Thank you.
with
You've been
Um,
absolutely amazing, Mizzy. We love you.
I love
Yeah,
you.
this was great.
Love you
This was
too,
really fun.
guys.
You too, Beard. You're okay.
Let's close the giveaway quick, okay? Let's
yeah.
close the giveaway.
Somebody win.
Somebody
and
win.
Tato,
Somebody,
you're amazing as well, Tato.
somebody will win. Who will be the winner? Nobody can no longer enter the giveaway. Danimal!
Nathan, I think one in the chat wants a IRL stream.
Yeah, I
Caleb!
saw that from Tyler.
Danimal won. the
Hey,
giveaway.
Caleb won.
It would just be nonstop noise. There's too many kids down there.
Wait, yeah. right? Congratulations. Congratulations.
Caleb.
Damn, man, we will DM you soon. The streaming carrot. I enjoyed so much. I hope it will give you something. Thank you, man. And because we have to have another quick talk before we end everything with our amazing potato chips here in the background, thank you so much, man, for being our producer for this show to make everything happen.
Thank you, Joe.
Also, guys, I
Great
hope you enjoyed this new experience with Restream. It's a little bit buggy still, but I really like that you can get all the chats in one chat
Mhm.
and you have this overall cross communication. And I wanted to test it today with a lot of content creators. How easy is it to switch to get everyone in and out? Because I didn't know it's so new that there are not really videos out there yet. So also, if you have, as a content creator here, as a guest on the show, if you see that, if you have something as a feedback, like you like them to do something better, whatever it is, just let us know. We would like to give that also to Restream. Because Restream, thank you. They are helping us. They are powering our stream here together with TFS Pun. Thank you so much, man. I don't know if the Frugal streamer, he's amazing, amazing dude. I don't know if he's still here, but thank you so much for helping us and connecting us with
thank you.
Restream and making this possible. Because I mean, Gamers Week here, we never accepted even the affiliate status. I don't know if you realize that, guys. We are streaming here with 50 plus people, and we do this on a regular basis. And yeah, we do that because we love it, and it's hard to get everything under one hat. We say in German. We don't say that in English, right? It's a German phrase. Under the hat. Say something else. I can't talk anymore. Please talk for me. I can't talk.
All right. Well, we need to pull Joe in if he wants to come in.
We need to pull Joe in there, but I don't know.
Nathan, Steve. Oh, go ahead.
Nathan, do you have to go, or is it okay if you stay another 10-15 minutes here with us, with Joe?
No, I can stick around for a bit longer. That's fine.
Awesome, guys, and stay with us. Let's get Joe in here. Hello, Joe.
Hey.
Joe, the man
Hi,
behind the
Joe.
scenes.
Thank you, Joe,
Well,
for everything. I really
on?
appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
No,
Another
Really,
beard
that
in the
was
chat.
awesome,
We
Zach.
love to see it. Love to see the beard.
Yeah, Missy, where's
Trimming a
yours?
little bit.
I was just thinking, like, I need to do something. I don't have anything here. Like,
Joe is Pog.
We need one more winner, right?
we need one. We need one more winner.
Right? Am I wrong?
Yes. Yeah, we still have one more giveaway to do, don't we? I don't know what it
Go with
is.
beard.
It's COVID.
Yeah, throw it up. I still have a few minutes on mine. Steve, Nathan, hang out
What?
with us as
That
long
was-
as you guys want.
That was a giveaway already? Damn, that was quick. That was quick. We did another giveaway for the code, right?
No, I
need
think
to
we still
keep
have
up.
one more.
That's 4
don't even
giveaways by my count.
Should we do them all?
Camera overlay, 2 codes, right?
Perfect. Yes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Steve,
Give it away.
congratulations.
Give it away to your stream now.
I DM you later about that.
So yeah, you two feel free to hang out as long as you want. We did want to talk to Joe and say thank you, Joe, for everything. You've been busting ass here for the past few weeks, dealing with both me and Mizzy bitching at you.
What? What?
And well, bitching. And
Definitely. Thank you so much.
and I'm
for your
sure
patience.
working the middle between both of us was probably not an easy task. So thank you for sitting here for 4.5 hours and getting everybody lined up and in and organized. And I mean, from my point of view, it ran super smooth on my end. So
It was good.
Awesome.
Perfecto.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Also, we pulled Joe in here, it has actually more than just a thank you reason. We are working. We kind of would like to talk about what we are planning for 2022, and it's too big to put everything in 10 minutes, but we can scratch the surface a little bit. So I was the whole year actually in 2021. I was thinking about kind of building up an ambassador program for GWC, and I was always waiting for the right person to help me build this. And when I met Joe, I realized he's the perfect person for that. So he will be building the ambassador program in 2022, and what it is about exactly, we would like to talk to you content creators about it. We will do another announcement in the Discord as well for it. So we will set up some meetings, and it will be a work which we build up together with you guys, because it's not something we want to just put on you. It's more like something, let's build it together. We have ideas, we have laid it out, we have concrete details about it. How we can support you guys better, and how we can work better together. And yeah, just keep an eye out of it. That's why we're here, and we want to say it. And maybe I don't know if you have anything to add to it. I just give the word to you, Jonah.
You pretty much covered it. If anyone is interested in something like that, feel free to reach out to me. We definitely already have some people in mind for the early stages of the ambassador program, but we don't want it to just stop there. So yeah, if you're interested, definitely let me or Mizzy or Beard know. We'll add you to the list, and once we get everything kind of fleshed out, you guys will know more.
Yeah.
We really hope that this will help us to create more charity events in a easier way, because I mean, as content creators, you guys know how difficult it is to even run your own streams, right? And all we did the last 2 years with Gamers Who Care is we were testing over and over and over again specific events, and build up a specific types of events, so it gets professionally organized, but you basically can focus on the one thing you should do: be entertaining and do your stream. And we try to do the rest in the background. And I think, I don't know who of you saw charity events or gaming events yet, but I'm pretty sure you know now that we really try and focus on being as professional as we can in the background, so you can enjoy your games. And this is what we did in 2021. And I'm really proud to say, Neon said it before, like he hoped we would have done more gaming events. Yes, of course. But on the other hand, everything you do, every tiny step you do, it's important. It gets you closer. So I don't regret anything, to be honest. I think we did our best. And I rather do, one step after the other in smaller steps, but I try to keep going. And I really loved all, really. Thank you so much. Also, Steve, you were there. Thank you so much all for joining these gaming events. And I know sometimes you don't know what you're getting into. I really love that you guys enjoyed it, even though we had issues, like server issues we can't plan for and stuff like that on Battlefield. I think it was Battlefield 4, right? Nobody could actually enter a server. We went to the server, we organized everything, and then the server were all down. I mean, yeah, it is how it is. No, really. So we are looking forward to the ambassador program. We are looking forward to charity events this year. We will keep going and grinding with the podcast every second Sunday. In case you have never caught us on a podcast yet. It's every second Sunday. We will take a break till end of January, and post then, and then we will start all over again, because we said January we'll take a break now to build up all the things we the GWC ambassador program, everything. We want to take our time and rather schedule a couple of months through and then see what we can build up together. So it's a lot of work and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Thank you,
Don't
guys.
forget to take time
really.
for yourself too, Mizzy. All right, you got a family.
Yes,
Take time for yourself. Don't
A
stress.
break every so often would be nice. Busy.
Yeah.
And that's
do we
actually
end
it,
the show?
right? Yeah,
Yep.
we
Yeah, how
will.
do
We
we end the
have
show?
to. We have to end the show. We will wait. We will wait to somebody who
Should we all
I
do
would
like
say
a
like
dance party on the way out?
you can dance. If you
Any
want.
final rounds of thankfulness that you guys want to give out to?
Exactly. Exactly.
Who am I thanking? Oh, I want to walk around with this thing on because it moves.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
The whole stream in
The
itself
show's
right
over.
there.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to all you
You can
guys.
edit this
Thankful
part
to
out.
you, Mizzy,
Yes.
Beard, everybody that offered me to do this. I love talking to you guys. Love Hamp's
It
community.
was so much fun.
Thank you to my moderators in chat that always are there for me in my own streams to make fun of me. To
Oh,
always,
yeah, same here.
drive me forward. Thank you to my new lady friend I've been talking to for like a week and a half. She's a local lady, and it's fun to be able to talk to somebody and have a potential future in
I want an invite to.
I'm just thankful for the whole Battlefield community that's been with us through the highs and lows. The whole streaming community has been together for the last 4 years, which is awesome. Many new faces have come up, which is incredible. People getting partner and people getting their affiliate status, and just it's been a great see new faces and Battlefield try to fight through the roughness that has been BF5 and even 2042. We're always here for each other, always love one another.
Yes. Well said.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
That's true. And also, I don't know. Do you want to have? Do you want to say any last thank yous, Nathan, as well? I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna jump in and just say, first of all, thank you to Beard for finding me and then sending me the invite over here for this. This has actually been really cool. I've had the stream open all day and I've been trying to catch pieces of it between screaming kids and Christmas presents. But this is this whole thing is really neat. And also Mizzy, of course, for founding.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Oh,
Gamers
yeah.
Who Care. So this whole thing already is. This seems really cool. I'm just finding it through Beard, so I'm still learning
Awesome.
about it. But
Thank you
both
for
the
joining.
invite and having me here today. And for my folks that I saw scrolling by in chat earlier, it's just it's awesome. It's good to have people here, and it's good to be here. So I really appreciate
Thank you.
the invite, and
Yeah, I also would really like to say thank you again to you, Beard, here for joining me today and hosting this with. It's really fun to do hostings together. For me, it's so different than just being there alone. I really loved that today again. I really loved it. I know you were afraid a little bit last time when we did the first one already about 4 hours. Are you crazy? Busy?
6. It was
6. Yeah, right. Now we are at 5 hours. I'm proud of myself.
I'm ready
It's
for
always
10.
always
so.
good. I knew it was going to last 6 hours because you always love asking questions. Mizzy is a question asker.
I know,
always
I
has
know.
things go through her mind.
I
Like, how
was
do
holding
you
back.
feel about this? What do you want to see for this? The community, Battlefield. She
Well-
could ask 10,000 more questions.
Y'all are lucky that Neon had a time crunch and time commitment. Otherwise, you guys probably would be just getting on right now with all the questions we would have been asking. So
Yeah, probably.
sounds about right.
So really, also you, Joe, really, thank you so much, man. I really love working with you. It's really a pleasure.
Yeah, Joe.
You're so quick and you just love it. Love it. You're perfect,
Yeah.
man. Never change.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you,
the
and
best, Joe.
thank you for even answering my message when you were last minute looking for a Battlefield player for the Battlefield 4 event. Because if it wasn't for Rick Shades, I don't know if he's still here, I never would have seen that tweet, and this never would have happened.
Right. Yeah, it's
Amazing how
interesting.
things come together, right?
Everyone comes together. And also, thank you again, all the other content creators. I don't know who's still in chat. Thank you so much for jumping in.
Lady Kerberos,
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
She's
You guys
amazing.
are amazing. I love you
Yes.
guys.
Splendid,
And-
positive streamer that she is.
Mindset by
And then
Dave,
Winnie. Winnie's
ScribbleNinja,
amazing. Scribble.
Winnie, Rev,
Winnie,
DeuceDread,
Rev.
Foybles, ThatWhiteFish,
Deuce.
Neon, Joe
Thank you
Tato,
so much.
Steve, Nathan.
Exactly. Thank you so
Everybody.
much, guys. You guys were. And thank you to our mods here as well. Bloody and Silence already in bed.
Yes.
But thank you so much, guys, for all the work you put in here.
Yeah,
All the
you guys
GWC
were.
stuff. I don't know if anyone else is here from GWC. Thank you so much, man. You guys are
Shred, we love you,
amazing.
buddy.
I know sometimes it's a lot to keep up with me because I'm always like all over the place, but that's how it is how it is sometimes. I have 2 kids myself. Trying to keep my head above water sometimes. But it's a grind. It's great. You just gotta go. Thank you, guys. Oh, and you put the links out there again. Thank you so much. You see, he's also still always working here. Always working.
Got it.
Joe Tato's amazing. And a great streamer as well.
He's mine.
Let
Not
you
giving
take
him
that
away.
one up the middle.